Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back to work on the Halloween journal, and it is called a Whimsical Vintage Halloween, and it is a new kit by Dalia over at Mandalay Cards and More, and she has a Ko-fi site, or Ko-fi site, and however you say it, I don't know. And you go to her Ko-fi site, and she may even have a freebie. I know I have some freebies on my Ko-fi site. And I'll have more eventually. But anyway, she will have this kit for sale there. So, let's get going. Somebody said that they wondered how I would cut this down, how I would even up the edges. Now, you don't always have to even up the edges. Sometimes you can just leave them as they are and then take the first paper and with the first paper you put a ruffle or something on it, and then it takes I'm trying to find my blade. It takes the place of having to cut everything down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut it down. I wasn't going to. I was just going to do the other, but this is how you do it. Now, you notice that this one is the shortest one, and I'm keeping it. And it will have a ruffle on it here, because otherwise it's just not going to fit very well. So before I sew all these, I wanted to come in and show you how I cut that down. So it's very simple. You make sure they are all shoved together really well, nice and tight, because that's how they're going to be when you put them into the signature. And then you just line this up on here like so. And you get out your blade. I have a razor blade knife here, a box cutter knife. And you get that right over there on the edge where it belongs. And you gently start cutting through, like so. Easy peasy. You just got to stay along the flat edge of your ruler. And it's not always perfect. Seems like the top always cuts a little bit deeper than the bottom. Can't press too hard too fast, because otherwise it just makes the edges really awful, to be honest with you. I'm almost there. Whoops. Okay, easy peasy. It's pretty good. I mean, it has some flaws in it, probably because my blade is not sharp enough. And as you get through the depth of these, it does start this starts hitting the top of here, and so it doesn't cut always correctly. So it's just one of those things, you know, you just kind of have to go with what you get. Or you can cut them page by page with your trimmer. That works too. I'm just evening these up a little bit. You don't have to be this exact. I'm just trying to straighten them up a little bit. I'm probably making it worse. But you really do have to try and keep your blade right along, you know, up and down and against the edge of the ruler. That is the very important part. I have a little lump of them right there. And there we go. So there you are. There is your cut journal. So, but don't feel like you have to cut down a journal. You really don't. You can definitely put this piece on here, like so, and then add a little bit of lace to it. Because I don't want to keep cutting these down any further, otherwise the journal is going to become a traveler's journal, and I don't want that. So, on this one, we're going to put some lace along the edge, or a ruffle, or something. We'll rough it up somehow with something. Okay, so there is that. Now, I am going to go in and finish sewing these edges together. Let's see. And then, oh, here's one that'll need to be trimmed a little bit. Right there. Okay. And then I will be back. All right, I'll be right back.